Life as We Know It with Tom Walton.
One of the mysteries of life for me is the obsession so many young people have with tattoos. Personally, I'm not enamored with tattoos at all, but I am fascinated by those who get them. Understand that I bring a phobia to the discussion. I fear the needle. I make an exception for my annual flu shot, but only with reluctance and some dread. My need for self-expression stops half an inch short of the tattoo artist's ink gun. Why would anyone want to get poked and pierced hundreds of times to get a red rose on their leg that God didn't put there in the first place? On the other hand, if God had put a red rose in my leg, I would have been quite proud and armed or legged with a great conversation starter, a rose among the thorns. Many people have birthmarks which might qualify as a tattoo from the Almighty. Always the procrastinator, I didn't get a birthmark until I was 10 years old. But aside from that, why screw up an unblemished canvas? Professional athletes seem to love tattoos more than those who are not gifted athletically. Many of the players in the National Basketball Association are so covered in tattoos, they look like they went paintballing naked. While we're on the subject of naked, a fun topic in most states, I do not equate tattoos with the body-painted beauties who appear each year in the Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition. Folks who have seen the magazine tell me that the ladies wear nothing at all but are artfully adorned in hand-painted bathing suits. Call it a double standard if you must, but body paint washes right off. Tattoos hang around, impervious even to that stiff wire brush you clean the grill with. Some tattoos are amazing creations of art, and I salute the artists who create them. It requires a special skill to paint a tapestry on a canvas that is not only alive, but struggling to hold still and silently screaming, "Hurry up!" with every little blast of ink. I wonder how often the pain is so unbearable that a customer bolts from the chair before the tattoo artist is finished. What if he's scripting, for example, a favorite biblical quotation? "Yea, though I walk through the valley of yow!" Even the Lord would understand, I think. Sure, a freshly injected tattoo looks pretty now, but what will it look like in 50 years? "What's that on your shoulder, Grandma?" a puzzled grandchild will ask one day. "Were you really sick or something?" What if Grandma got her tattoo during a wild night of debauchery as a teenager? Someday, of course, there's a price to be paid for that crazy night in Cozumel. If getting a tattoo is painful, I can't imagine what having one removed must be like. But sometimes removal is the only option. Somehow, I Heart Donna no longer seems appropriate after Donna has fled the relationship and new wife Becky is not amused by the billboard on her husband's chest. Every now and then, in a weak moment, I try to summon the courage to go ahead and give it a try. I know that my low level of tolerance for needles and sharp pain means I would not be going big. No multicolored butterfly across my back, no 2-inch high letters spelling out "Mother" in Garamond bold. For one thing, my mom, rest her soul, would be furious with me. If I do this, I know exactly what I want. Tiny letters that say .com, except instead of spelling out DOT, it'll be an actual dot. That way, if it hurts too much, I can stop right there.
Life as We Know It is written and hosted by Tom Walton and is a production of WGTE Public Media. Life as We Know It with Tom Walton can be heard on WGTE FM 91 every Monday afternoon during All Things Considered at 5:44 p.m. Or hear past episodes at WGTE.org/life.